Welcome to Proven and Probable, where we focus on metals, mining, and more. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Joining us is a special guest, Brent Cook. Brent, we're here at the New Orleans Investment Conference for 2017. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
Yeah, glad to be here. Glad to see you again.
Well, always a pleasure. Brent, you and I have an affinity for prospect generators, and I'd like for you to talk to us about why you like them so much.
Well, I first got into the idea from Rick Rule, he is Mr. Prospect Generator. And it's because, I guess, it just makes sense. I mean, if you're looking, your odds of a discovery on an individual prospect are extremely low, no matter how good you are as a geologist and such. It makes so much more sense to come up with the ideas, conceptualize the ideas, and have someone else come in and spend the money testing those ideas. The exploration game is one about numbers. The more projects you can burn through and test, assuming they're legitimate targets, the better your odds are. And as a shareholder, it's really key not to get diluted out at the intellectual level, because that's what you're buying, is the guy's brain, not the prospect per se. So that's really why I always have probably three or four prospect generators in our portfolio right now.
And I don't know if you want to cover those three, but one of the merits I like about them is they tend to be good stewards of capital, and they de-risk their projects. Would you agree with that?
Oh, for sure. I mean, all the prospect generators I know of, they're solid, honest geologists for the most part, and they're very cautious as to what they, it's their money for the most part as well. So yeah, they're very good stewards of money. They don't spend a lot on frivolous first-class tickets and going to the ball games.
We have three of them here. We have EMX Royalty, we have Mill Rock Resources, and Riverside Resources. Can you talk to us about those companies?
Sure. I mean, Riverside's done a fantastic job. I mean, look at the shares out on these companies. I think Riverside's 40-something. Eurasians, they're up in the 70-something, but they bought something. And Mill Rock's, I forget what that is. But anyway,
They're roughly around in the mid-30s as well.
Okay. So they've got a number of projects going. Eurasians got, I forget how many royalties, but they're scattered all over the place. I've been in the field with them a number of times, and they're very solid geologists. I mean, Dave Cole, to his credit, has managed to round up some of the best exploration geologists in various jurisdictions and put together some good projects. Likewise, Mill Rock, they've just picked up a project in Mexico. It's a pretty interesting project, and Centerra is going to be testing it.
Are you referring to La Navidad?
Yes.
And just going back for a second here, we're discussing EMX Royalty, which used to be Eurasian Minerals. How about Malmish?
That's the key. Malmish, that big porphyry copper in Russia, that's the key right now to Eurasian. If they can realize a sale on that thing, I don't know what they can get. I mean, it's a big deposit, but you're really limited in who might buy it. This thing's sitting in Russia. But it certainly could be worth at least the market cap of the company on its own. That would be a big win. And I know they're in the process of showing it to potential purchasers, mining companies and such.
And they're also in the process of becoming cash flow neutral. That's very critical.
That'd be nice when they pull that off. It's been a long time coming, I will say.
Hence the name change that they had from Eurasian Minerals to EMX Royalty. Now going back to Mill Rock Resources, so you have La Navidad, and you also have Stellar. I like the Stellar project as well. That one's
that's got a shot.
Certainly has.
And they've just thrown some projects up in the Golden Triangle area of BC into another company, Sojourn. And that's pretty interesting as well. I think that's got a shot of doing well.
And how about Riverside Resources?
They've got a number of projects scattered across Mexico and such. To date, to be honest, I haven't seen anything that really turns me on. But it's a process. I can't say right now, this is a really good project, but they're getting work done on projects and turning up new ideas.
Certainly. Brent, for someone listening who wants to get more information about your work, give us the website.
It's explorationinsights.com. Myself and Joe Mazumder write the letter. It comes out basically every Sunday, plus the occasional alert or comment. And there's a lot of free information on that site that I think's worth, valuable for anyone interested in this sector.
And so you also have a paid portion as well for your subscription, or it's free?
On the homepage, there's a number of articles that we've written that is free. The letter itself is about what Joe and I are doing with our money in this sector. Nobody pays us to say anything. We take no commissions, anything from companies. It's just, this is what we're buying, selling, what we're thinking. That's the paid portion of our newsletter, and you've got to pay up for that.
All right. And last but not least, please visit our website, www.provenandprobable.com, where we interview the most respected names in the natural resource space. You may reach us at contact@provenandprobable.com. Brent Cook, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
Thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable. Remember to like and subscribe for more conversations with the most respected names in the natural resource space. Check out our website at www.provenandprobable.com. The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.